Evam satata yuktaye bhaktastvam paripasate echa aksharam avyaktam tesham ke yoga vittamaha. Just one shloka, very beautifully designed. What he says, evam satata yuktaye bhaktastvam paripasate echapi aksharam avyaktam tesham ke yoga vittamaha. Ke yoga vittamaha. Who can attain you very quickly, Krishna? You have just mentioned two paths. Acharyas give us this summary, this understanding. Otherwise, it is impossible for us to understand what he is meant here, what are Krishna saying, what Arjuna is saying. We don't understand. But Acharyas give us. There are two paths mentioned. One is step-by-step process. You understand Atma, then you realize Paramatma, then slowly you come to Bhakti Yoga, then you attain me. That is one path. Second path is you hear about the soul, then immediately you understand the soul is part of Lord, then immediately you surrender to the Lord, you start practicing devotion service. By means of devotion service, you attain the Lord. This second process. So in this both process, which is the easiest method to attain you? Which is the fastest method to attain you? These are the two questions. Because easiest method cannot be fast. The fastest method cannot be easy. Some methods are very fast, but it is not very easy to perform. But some methods are very easy, but it is very slow. So Arjuna is asking, Tesham ke yoga vittamaha. So in one question, actually in one sentence, he asks two questions. What is the easiest method? And what is the fastest method? It's not like us Indians, they have simple and best. We have this simple and best. We want everything to be simple, but we want best result. Simple things cannot be best, and best things cannot be attained simply. But in Bhakti, it is simply the best. Bhakti is not simple and it's not best, it is simply the best. Bhakti is the best. So Arjuna is asking very beautiful question. Evam satata yuktaya bhaktastvam paripasate tesham ke echapaksharam avyaktam tesham ke yoga vittamaha. Krishna, I consider that you spoke about two processes. That is one thing is that by realizing the soul, we can attain the Lord, or directly by engaging devotion service, we can attain the Lord. What is the easiest method? Why? Because those who desiring to attain the Lord, constantly observing in the devotional process, it is one method which can be attained very easily. And there is another method, that is to understand Jiva Swarupa. The Jiva Swarupa is Akshara. Here the word is used Aksharam. Echa Aksharam Objectam. This knowledge about Jivatma is called Akshara here. Why it is Akshara here? You remember the 8th chapter, when Krishna was describing about Aksharam, what he said about Aksharam. Does anybody remember? Aksharam Brahma Param Swabhava Adhyatma Uchyate. So in the 8th chapter, in the beginning, Krishna spoke Aksharam Brahma Param. That Brahman is Akshara, that is Jivatma. That Jivatma was mentioned. The Jivatma is without destruction, though it's one Akshara. Aksharam Avyaktam. Avyaktam means it cannot be perceived by means of senses, because it is Jnana Swarupa. So it cannot be perceived by our material senses. It has to be realized. And it is the realization. It is Jnana itself. So how can you realize which is already Jnana Swarupa? So that's what here he said, that to understand this Akshara by means of Dharana, Dhyana, Samadhi, is this method easy, or directly engaging in your devotion service is the easiest method? Because if you see external point of view, to understand Jivatma may look like easiest method, because the Jivatma is in Karma Bandha. So when this Karma Bandha becomes cleared, then the obstacles are cleared. When the obstacles are cleared, then we can perceive the Jivatma, and then slowly we can see Paramatma. So this is for Sannishta Bhakta. But the problem here is the Jivatma is being very small. Very small means it is very subtle and it is impossible for us to perceive Jivatma. So because it is formless, so it is difficult for meditation also. So what method is easiest method? To understand Jivatma, which is formless, which is very subtle, uh, it is easiest method, or the second method is very blissful. You can see Krishna's Vigraha, you can hear about Krishna, you can chant Krishna's name, you can associate with Krishna's devotees, you can take Krishna Prasadam. And this method is easiest method to understand Lord, because ultimately, if you understand Lord, then you will understand about soul, you will understand about your dharma, you will understand everything. So, is this method is easy or that method easy? That's what Arjuna's question is. Then Krishna's answer, very straightforward answer. Maya Vesha Mano Yemam Nityayukta Upasate Shraddaya Parayopetas Teme Yukta Tamo Mataha. He says, according to my consideration, Arjuna, if you ask me, of course, for Krishna, he will say his method is the best method. Worshipping him, of course, you worship me, that is the best method, Arjuna. He says, Maya Vesha Mano Yemam. If you keep your mind on me, then Nityayukta Upasate, constantly desiring my association. Nityayukta Upasate, Shraddaya Parayopetas, with faith, with firm faith, if you worship me, that is the quick method to attain me. Krishna has given you the direct answer.